Hello and welcome back to Greg TMR Beer Review, the first beer review of the year. Well, actually the second because of the second video. Thank you so much for coming back. This is part 2 of the beer review. If you haven't seen part 1, make sure to go and watch that one. Just because we've all got a bit more time on our hands, haven't we? Let's be honest. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel to keep updated with all the quality content, and hit that bell as well because that's when you get a notification for when I've uploaded. Last box it had a couple of highlights but then some not. So I'm hoping that these 5 are stellar, not stellar à trois. Okay, let's drink some beer. That's all we got to do here, isn't it? It's worth noting that I am quite close to getting blackout drunk again, so yeah, stick around for that, lads and lasses. Did I definitely hit record? This next beer is called The Heart. It is by the Hop Nation Brewing Company. It is 4.6 alcoholic volume. Why are you talking? I'm ringing Boris. And this beer describes itself as floral and citrusy, with an inviting and crisp take on an infamous style. Cheers, Sam and Dunk. Dunk. The name's not out. It's Dunk. Dunk Pacino.
Don't mind if I do.
What film? Jack and Jill. What a god awful fucking film. How much was spent on that film? Adam Sanders. 79 million. That kind of thing makes me sick, because that's just money laundering, isn't it? That's just whatever production company having $79 million is like, oh, we don't want this to be in taxes, so let's spend it on a fucking film. I don't think that's money laundering, but I don't really know. I'm not a policeman. That looks very light, doesn't it, coming out of there? Wow. Fucking hell, look at that. My piss is darker than that. There's literally nothing to that. I'm fuming. Has fucking Steve been in focus the whole time? Have I been out of focus? Mate, that is shit. Right, look. When I click my fingers, yeah, anyway, I'm gonna click, right, when the taste leaves my mouth. When I've got no taste whatsoever. Okay, watch him. That's how quickly the taste goes. That's pretty whack. There's nothing to it. There's a little bit of tropical citrusy kind of vibes, a little bit. Oh, it's just a bit shit. That's gonna get 1.7 bottle caps out of 5, unfortunately. Wank. Why in Australia? Oh, fucking hell, we were meant to do the random facts, weren't we? I remember in last video we were like, oh yeah, let's do random facts. Fuck that right off. Let's go with this one. Okay, this next beer is called Juicy IPA. It is by the Three Ravens Brewing Company. It is 6% alcoholic volume, and it describes itself as an unfiltered IPA with a low bitterness and a smooth mouth feel. I just wanna feel real love. Oh, I did that last episode. What other Robbie song can we sing? There's an angel come and played my fate. Oh, I'm gonna cry. This is gonna get me. This is gonna get me, mate. And through it. Now this drink says, treat like milk, drink from the can. My milk doesn't come in cans. I'm nervous about that information, to be quite honest. Why? That's my question. Why? Why? Delilah. Mate, do you know what the thing is? I notice when I get drunk, I get a little bit of musical. Alright, best of luck to you, all of you. Actually, right, I am getting a little bit of milk. I think I've just said milk too many times. Fuck it, I'm gonna go in the glass because you guys can see what I'm drinking.
I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Oh, easier said than done. I thought you were the one listening to my heart instead of my head. You found another one, but I am the better one. I won't let you forget me.
Rip juice box, man. Okay, this beer is interesting one. It's got a little bit of a milk vibe, and I don't know if that's subconscious in my
300 IQ brain,
or if it's because it's genuinely got that sort of. Well, it mentioned protein on the can, so I don't know what my point is. It has got those citrusy vibes that it mentioned and those juicy vibes, which I do enjoy. I just don't know if they mesh well together. This is a interesting sort of setup, isn't it? Quite a casual. This is Greg Casual TMR. This is me if I had my own chat show, which I hopefully will one day. So yeah, chat show things. I have 2 suitcases and a backpack there, and they literally have dust on them because of how little I've used them in the last year. Yeah. Just wipe that off. I don't know how I feel about this beer, and if I don't know how I feel about a beer, then I'm gonna have to assume that it's not a great beer. Disgusting. One sheet does plenty. That's a really weird word. That's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. I'm gonna give this beer a 2.9 bottle caps out of 5. Because I can. Okay, this next beer is called Splice of Heaven. It is by the Moondog Craft Brewery. It is 6.5% alcoholic volume, and it describes itself as a beer that's all about pineapple, creamy vanilla, and lime. Wow. The type of beer that it says that it is a pine lime ice cream IPA. Okay, and it's Splice of Heaven. That's a bold statement, that is. But yeah, man, let's do it. Ice cream, lime, and pineapple. I like all 3 of those things separately. It's just if they combine well, and if they combine well into a beer. We've found out on this channel that tastes that are nice, in theory, don't work well within a beer. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Oh wow, that's pretty golden. That's a very amber colour. That is the most amber looking drink that we've encountered today. They've all been quite either hazy or very, very lager-like. I'm gonna move all of these into the box here. Mate, sleight of hand. See if I can do it again.
In the arms of the angel.
Fuck you. I'll be very interested to see how this one is. I want this to work. I really want this to work. Any beer that's experimental, and in Beer52, I want it to work because I've paid 25 quid for it. I think that this is going to be very heavy on one of those flavours. I'm probably going to go for lime because that is the easiest flavouring to put out there, I suppose. And apart from that, I'm not going to get any pineapple and ice cream. Thinking about it, ice cream is actually a really indistinguishable flavour. You know the texture of an ice cream. When you get an ice cream, you know you've got an ice cream. But as a flavour, try and define what ice cream is. Ice cream is the thing that holds the flavour, if that makes sense. Let's see how this goes.
I've just broken my back.
Cheers. Okay. Wow. I have made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. I got all of my prediction wrong, basically. The pineapple, I can absolutely taste. The ice cream, I can absolutely taste. I will give that beer a 4.7 bottle caps out of 5. I really enjoyed it. I was pleasantly surprised by it. I wasn't expecting it to be that good, and it was a beautiful beer. Quick little interlude while I eat some snacks. Okay, so these are called indie based snacks, and they are crunchy pretzel, easy cheesy. They're vegan. 99 calories per pack. That's quite a lot, isn't it? I mean, I don't assume that I keep an eye on the calories. I'm sure you're very aware that I don't give a fuck how many calories enter my body. They taste like shit. Okay, the next beer we're gonna try is called Metamorphasis. It is by the Kaiju Beer Company. It is 6.7% alcoholic volume, and it describes itself as malty and bitter. I like the can design. It's quite cool. It's the whole. Oh, stop it. This is the Kaiju Beer Company, which we've had a bad experience with already in this box. I think that's in part 1. Go and check out part 1 for that. I'm hoping this one does a bit better. You can see it's a slightly darker tone. It's a lot darker than the rest of them. It's very clear but darker. Cheers. Yeah, hoppy and bitter. I can't argue with that in any shape or form. I like it because it is very much, I know what I'm expecting with it, and it delivers very, very well. It's exactly what it says on the tin. I'm gonna give this beer a 4.4 bottle caps out of 5. Last beer, last beer, last beer, last beer. And this final beer is called Old Mate. It is by the Moondog Craft Brewery. It is 5% alcoholic volume, and it is described as having a real tasty, clean maltiness with a peachy and citrusy hoppy twang. Hoppy twang. Twang. What does that mean? Couldn't tell you, mate. It's one of those bullshit words that people use. The can design sort of, it looks a little bit like the designs on like those coaches that take you on school trips. I've made the same comparison in an earlier video. This is a beer that I have tasted many times, and it's a beer that I come into contact way too often. I won't lie. This is definitely me when I'm driving. It's the kind of beer that, can I just check if I... Oh, there you go. If you're stuck around this long, you get to see Greg TMR without the hairband. Lucky you. I don't think that this is a particularly special beer. And I've tried this beer so many times, I swear to God. This is the kind of beer that is just, it feels 10 a penny. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I'm going to give this one a 2.5 bottle caps out of 5. It's not because it deserves 2.5 bottle caps, it's just that it is in exact the middle between an awful beer and a perfect beer. It's just there. Fragile, handle with care. Isn't that all of us?
When you try.
What is this handle? There's a handle there. Oh dear. Oh no, I've got it on my t-shirt. In my beard, on my t-shirt, on my table. Mate, I'm a fucking mess. Someone help me. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for getting through it with me. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like the video if you liked it. If you didn't, tell me why. I won't read it. And subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Yes, I've said it. We're gonna do it. Watch me fucking run. I've been Greg TMR. You've been amazing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.